All right, we're going out for our first ride on the new Onewheel GT. Go for a little ride, see how it handles and everything, see what it's hitting for. All right, so my first impression, I haven't rode a GT in a minute. And actually, last time I rode one was over in Jersey when I was getting my pint fixed. So it feels a lot different. Plus, I'm just like the first ride. I took my Pint out, my Pint X out, I don't know, maybe about a month ago, right before I traded it in. So I did that. But I think what it is it's just getting used to the back side to side of it. Now you do have the different shaping modes. There's a lot of different settings you can do on it. Like one of the settings is just like the air pressure. They have what they call custom shaping. Woo. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go down the street here, and it's like a little parking lot for the school. I'm gonna go hit that up real quick. That place has got a little bit more room for me to cut a little loose with. It definitely feels different. I might even take a little bit more air out, because I'm feeling every bump on this. I always enjoy the looks I get when people see me riding this thing. The ride is smooth. I will say that. It feels smoother. Not sure how fast I'm going, but the ride is definitely feels smoother. In case anybody was wondering, I'm in the flow mode right now. So I'm in flow. I figured I'd start out with flow. With the different modes, you get maybe more torque, more swerve, and different things. I like to ride over this way near the school, but we do have a game going on here today. So, and we got some, looks like we got a track meet maybe. I don't know. It's a little early for a track meet. Maybe practicing. We got some baseball. So, there you go. Yeah, we got some track action. Oh, looks like we got a relay race. I used to run relay. Been to the Penn relays also. Competed in the Penn relays. High school. All right, I'm gonna try the simple stop here. Simple stop works great on this stuff. All right, here we go. I wonder if they're gonna say stick. We used to say stick when it's, oh, that's a bad hand. Come on. Let's see. Truck. Come on, stick. There it is. Yeah, we used to have this practice where it would be like 1, 2, 3, stick. Stick. I remember those days, man. That used to be fun. So, all right, back on this. So, did find out that this does have the simple stop, which I like the simple stop just for the way I ride. I don't really go backwards, and I don't do the tricks or anything, and I don't go off road. So simple stop is good for me. All right, so let's start up. It looks like they're getting ready to leave from over here. So let's this way. Whoa. Woo. Oh. It's going to take a little while to get used to it. But it's feeling pretty good. I want to say I used to have to ride like clawfoot, like it felt like my toes were crouched over the edge of the pint. And it's not like I got huge feet. Pause. But they were big enough to like kind of hang off the edge, and then I got the wider pads, and I started putting more money into it. So I started looking at like, start upgrading, might as well just upgrade the whole board. Plus my old board was doing some freaky stuff. It was like, I would say it was pulsing. It was doing this weird pulse thing. And I really didn't like it. I didn't like that kind of pulse action. Yeah, this is doing all right. This is kind of like my normal little ride through the neighborhood I would do this ride about once a day. Just kind of like, riding around, seeing what's going on. Got a little park right here. So I come around the park, right around the park for a little bit. Got a nice basketball court. They just redid all the playground and everything, maybe about a year and a half ago. So this is definitely the first ride on this one. It's eerily quiet. I don't know. Maybe we should go to the park. I don't know where I want to go now. Go to the park. I gotta go. Oh, you know what? Let's go see the sign. This one person puts a sign up, and it have like all kinds of like positive things on it or whatever. So I'm gonna go check that out. So I'm heading this way. I'm really just kind of airing it out. Like most vehicles, electronics or something like that, when you first get them, it's usually a good idea to just air them out a little bit. Get a little distance on them, go for a ride before I get too crazy, shake it loose, I'm not going too crazy with these bobbles on this, but it's handling. It's taking some of this. I don't know if I feel like doing any drops or anything on it yet, but it's doing all right. Regular little sidewalk, we're doing okay. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I need to ride with goggles on because my eyes start watering. All right. I think they might actually be out now. So I might be able to hit the school up. Yeah, it looks like it's gotten pretty empty over here. Nah, there's still a lot of cars over that way and they got their game. We will. I definitely need this. All right, so we're gonna head down this way. On your left. These kids seem so sleepy these days. Boy, they just walk around like they're in a daze. I guess because I was raised in a different time. You had to be aware. Walk around halfway asleep, man. Get gutted. One thing, it feels good to be out and riding again. I gotta get my stamina back up on feet though. I've been off the board for a minute. Then see something like this crossing a street. That's when a one wheel really excels for me. Is I got power on demand and I can dial that in different ways. But being able to just know when I step on it, it's gonna go. And I can adjust that. But that was the one thing I really enjoyed about it. And it can handle hills like a champ. Like I haven't ridden anything that handles hills like a champ. Like, yeah, the scooters, if you buy a big enough scooter with a big enough motor, you can do the hills and everything. But they are a pain to like carry around. One wheels, I put it on the train, I put it on the bus, and nobody even thinks anything of it. Easy to charge. Like this with the hydro charger, 90 minutes. I use the regular charger, 200 minutes. But that's pretty good. You know? That's from a completely dead battery. I never try to get my batteries all the way dead. It's one of the reasons why I upgraded, because I was like, ooh, I'm getting to the point now where I'm riding and the batteries are just dying. And that's not good. I don't want the battery to die where I have to charge. I want the option to charge. So here's the sign. What do we got here? Habits shape your life. See? Ecclesiastes 4:22-24. There we go. See? Nice positive sign. I like that. That's why I come this way. I see that sign, I go, yeah. All right. With the wider wheel and a wider base, when I'm riding on the road like this, I feel like I have a little bit more control. So I like having this amount of control. It makes I feel a lot safer. But I don't want to get too carried away. But it definitely feels a lot safer. All right. Now we're gonna head over to Rockwood Park. They do a lot of cool things at Rockwood Park. They have an ice cream festival. They have like a fairy festival. They do a Christmas thing. So they do a lot of different things at this park. And it's connected with Bellevue Park. So you got this nice walking, riding path. So I could take this all the way to Bellevue Park on just a path like this. And this is where I do the majority of my ride. I do the majority of my riding on paths like this, roads. We've got another Alpocus Park, and that one's kind of like this, and that goes all through the woods and everything. I got other videos on that, so you get little covered bridges across little streams and everything. But yeah, this up here it was a mansion. It was a mansion. I forget whose mansion it was, but it was a mansion. And now they do a lot of things, and a lot of people come up here with their dogs, walk the dogs and everything. There's a little dog run area right up there now, right along this little stream. And they look nice and tranquil. Hey there. One of the other good things is that there's an app for the Apple Watch. So you can load that up. You can change your riding styles, what your settings are. Shows you your battery, your speed, some other things. But those are the main things that it does. Yeah, this is the path that I ride. Get my skills back up. I have one of them days. I'm just like, oh man, I need to go for a ride and just air out a little bit. This is it. You see the old wall right there? Path is nice and clean. Not much debris. You get a lot of walkers on here. Early in the day, you'll get some bikers. It is one of the things. I started riding, I just like get in the zone. Woo. Got me feeling like a female. Boy, my leg be shaking. Oh, that's what I could tell when it's time. I haven't been riding for a while. I don't know, I call it one-wheel leg or something. My leg will start to shake. It'll just start shaking. And it only really happens when I get off. Like I'll get off and it'll just start shaking. I like to let the cars go by and then I'll hit the button. Because some people don't even pay attention to that sign. They must have PA license or something. I know because I'm from PA. It's like a little chop. There's little roots and stuff. I don't think I've ever ridden it when it's been this clear. Look at that tree. Look at that bad boy. That must have been a mighty thud when that came down. It's a nice little street right there. Whoa. Whoa. A lot of times I'll have my radio with me. Two reasons. I like riding with music. And the second one is when I'm riding, if people hear the music, they'll tend to pay attention more. Because sometimes I don't see somebody come around a blind corner and hitting a bell or blowing a whistle. That gets annoying to me. So I have my music on. I'll be banging some shit. But yeah, I try to be respectful. Look at this. Look at the rocks right there. Isn't that cool? Nice little area to kind of chill out. And that's like, I don't know, less than 2 miles outside of Wilmington, Delaware. Like I can go from area like this to the city, 15 minutes, easy. And I like that. It's kind of why I have that logo. Yeah, this has got nice, Let me see. This. Yeah. You can tell the water's still a little low. It's not flowing that much. And here we go. Now over there, that's Bellevue Park. We're not heading there today. I think I've done enough in this area and I want to stay pretty close, so. But yeah, that's the ride right here. You got Bellevue Park. That's 95. I forget the name of this road. But yeah, you can take this road right here that goes up that way. And I'm gonna see what my battery looks like here. Hold on, let's pull over so we can. Show you what that looks like right there. Look at that. So there you go. There's the readout on the watch here. So I got miles per hour, battery left. I could do the light. My top speed. So my top speed was 16. So my top speed, my top speed was 16.6, which ain't bad. I mean, I wasn't even trying to push it or anything. I was just riding. That's just normal riding speed for me. I was cruising at 16. On my Pint X, I got that up to 23 one day, going downhill, and I paid for it. It hurt. Because there is a safety feature, it's called pushback. And the pushback, once you get going too fast, it will kind of gently nudge you back and say, hey, slow down. And it stays pitched up. And on my Pint X, I would ride it that hard, it would stay pitched up that I was like, called it full Captain Morgan. Like I just looked like a captain because the front was up and I'm just trying to push it down without going into the stop. So yeah, it's nice to have a good amount of speed. It does kind of take a little toll. It's like running or something. If you ever ran or jogged for a while, it takes a little while to get those muscles back, toned back in. So, all right, back on the board. You got 85 left on this. This is... Oh, and just, I'm recording this on the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Is there an Osmo in there? It's the Action 5 Pro. It's the DJI Action 5 Pro. And I'm using the Mic Mini, DJI Mic Mini, straight into the camera. And this is kind of like my pairing that I'm going to go with for adventures like this, little impromptu vlogs. Now I do have the Pocket 3. I like the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 is not an action camera. If you keep calling it that, stop. It is not an action camera. I would say it's more of a vlogging camera. And yeah, because it's very temperamental. So it's got a lot of moving parts. So if I were to fall with this camera, I wouldn't be so worried about the camera with this one. With the Pocket 3, oh yeah, I would definitely be worried. I've already had to get it replaced once. And I was at a car show, I was doing some things, and I had it just standing there. Nobody was around it. A little gust of wind came up, blew the stand over, camera went down. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, there's a video today. I'll link it up somewhere around there, but yeah. So that's my feelings on the Pocket. Like, It's a little chop. Ooh, woo! So yeah, that's why I do simple stop. It's hard enough stopping at those, but if I didn't have the simple stop on, I could balance it and go back and forth. So that's something I need to start practicing. Not today though. One thing at a time. I'm gonna, I'm gonna just practice one thing at a time here. So right now I'm just doing the shakeout. Just kind of like feeling my way with it. Getting my sea legs. Sea leg journey. Check them out on YouTube. If you want to go on a cruise and you want to know what's up with the cruises, Sea Lake Journey. What's up, Chet? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, they do a Shakespeare festival here at the Rockwood Park. Oh, it's good. There's a lot of Rockwoods in this area. Negative. Yeah, check out this mansion right here. They do this place up in the for Christmas and everything. Nice little garden. They do some paranormal tours and stuff. Here, I'll give you a shot of the sign here. So you got Rockwood Park. Yeah, paranormal experience right there. Wellness. They do like some yoga and stuff in that courtyard over there. Mayhem and murder. And there's the Shakespeare right there. I've been to that a couple of times. Whew. All right. Yeah, it's a museum. I would also say this is probably one of the nicest sledding hills that I've ever. No. Hershey High. That one is pretty awesome, but this one is pretty good. This one's pretty good. Rockwood Mansion. There you go. Sunday Serenade, May 4th. I don't think I'll be here, and that's where we are. feel as if it's over that way. Alright, so we're gonna take the road. Yeah, let's take the road. We'll take the road back. I was thinking about using a drone, taking the drone up for a little bit, but nah, we're not gonna take the drone up right now. We're riding. We're shaking out the new vehicle. Shaking out the new Onewheel, so we wanna focus on the Onewheel, give it that 100% TLC. And this one house right here, don't know if you'll be able to see it. They got this kind of like lake that's right there. Oh, check it out. There it is. There it is. Got that lake right there. That lake is pretty cool. I like the lake. Starting to feel a little bit of the curviness. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the curvality of it. Curvality. Since it's got a wider foot pad, I gotta lean a little harder. But I'm taking it easy, baby steps. You can probably see the tears in my eyes. All right, gotta wait for the light. All right. Woo! It's the music school. Music. I believe the top speed for this is 20. That's what they say. Yeah. I'm going up a little bit of an incline right now, but it's not bad. I had a really good first ride on this Onewheel GT. I could definitely feel the difference between the GT and the Pint X. I was able to start feeling a little bit more comfortable with the turns and swaying back and forth. I did about 8.5, 9 miles, just an impromptu riding around, going through the parks and the normal route that I take. I like to get on this and just relax and go for a little cruise. The custom shaping, I haven't really touched with that yet, but I'm looking forward to really dialing in those settings to make it personalized to me. The battery life and the distance definitely was a plus for me. For this ride that I did, I used maybe 26% in my battery, so I had a good amount of distance still left on it. I didn't think that it had the simple stop, but it does have the simple stop, which I'm a fan of just for the way that I ride. So all in all, I would say if you're beginning and you don't know if you're going to really go all in, go with the Pine X. That's a good one to start with. I was riding that and I was completely happy with it. I just found that I wanted to go farther. Not so much fast. I did want to go faster when I was riding with a group, but I just wanted to go farther and a wider foot pad so I was a little bit more comfortable. So look forward to my next adventures and riding out there and seeing the rest of this world. All right. Hey, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next adventure, remember, take care of each other. Peace out, and I will see you all soon.